Since it became a state in 1850, California has seen a consistent population increase. The 20th century saw a population percentage increase of more than 2,000%. But in the last few years, the state lost population for the first time in history. What's behind this loss? And will it continue? Let's find out. The lure to California began before it even became a state in 1849 with the California Gold Rush. Thousands of prospectors traveled to the state to look for gold, and this allowed the state's population to grow significantly. After this rush, other fortunes were found within the state, with one being copious amounts of oil, especially in and around the Los Angeles area. In the early part of the 20th century, Los Angeles, notably Hollywood, became a center for the entertainment industry with the rise of film and movie production. After World War II, the United States saw a population boom, coined the baby boom, which was when coming home World War II veterans started families. This, plus the introduction of the interstate highway system, led to a massive growth of suburbs. California is one of these states to see it, and many suburbs outside cities such as Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, San Jose, and Sacramento saw significant growth. While cities in the Northeast and Midwest started to see population decreases in the 1960s and 1970s, California cities continued to grow along with the suburbs, leading to further increases in the total state population. By the 1990s, a new influx of growth occurred in and around the San Francisco Bay Area with the rise of the tech industry, creating an area known as Silicon Valley, headquarters of many well-known tech companies such as Google, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, and Intel. In the 2000s and 2010s, population growth continued but started to slow down, and by the late 2010s, stagnation started to occur. Then, for the first time in California's demographical history, the state saw a population decrease. In 2020, the state had a record population of nearly 40 million people, and in 2023, decreased 1.5% to 38,940,231. Meanwhile, other Sunbelt states such as Arizona, Nevada, Texas, and Florida continue to grow. In this week's episode, we are going to review the possible reasons why California is seeing a population decline and if this may continue. Then, after that, we'll list some hypothetical solutions the state can do to increase its population once again. Before we begin, if you enjoy geography and earth science content, you found the right channel. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, Our World, Our Planet, Our Home. Let's get started. Many of the causes for California's population loss stem from human geographical ones and not physical, as the state's natural beauty and very favorable climate drew people in. One of the very first reasons is the astronomically high cost of living. California is ranked as having the second highest cost of living in the United States after Hawaii. For one, home prices, especially in and around the urban areas, are high, with the average California home costing around $746,000, significantly higher than the average U.S. value of $394,500. This, coupled with the great cost of electricity and water, makes owning a home more expensive. And if someone wants to rent, it's not any better, with California ranked second after Hawaii with an average monthly rent price of nearly $2,000. Also, this $2,000 figure is only the average. In the major cities and metropolitan areas of the state, the rate is significantly higher. In addition to these costs, California has high taxes, although it's ranked fourth after New York, New Jersey, and Illinois. One category that keeps the overall average down is property taxes, which are lower than many other states, but other taxes including sales tax, income taxes, and gasoline taxes are among the highest in the nation. Related to the cost and taxes, a second reason has to do with companies leaving California. In the last decade, many companies, both small and large, have left the state due to issues such as high taxes, rent, and red tape and regulations. Tesla is one such company that moved out of California to relocate its legal headquarters to Austin, Texas. A main reason was associated with state mandates put in effect during the COVID-19 pandemic, along with disputes with California officials. When companies relocate, this also is associated with employees relocating, thus contributing to population decreases. Connected to the pandemic, and mentioned in my video about San Francisco, many jobs, especially in the tech sector, went remote. Because of this, employees of these companies moved out of major cities in California to either suburbs or fully out of the state, with the latter being mostly connected to a cheaper cost of living. By having a high-paying remote job and a cheaper cost of living, this is economically practical. A societal reason connected to population loss is a quality of life issue, especially associated with the two cities of San Francisco and Los Angeles. In the last decade, there's been a notable uptick in homelessness, drug use, and certain crimes in these cities. Crimes such as car break-ins, shoplifting, and smash-and-grab robberies have become rampant. Therefore, there's no justification for having a high cost of living and a deteriorating quality of life, ultimately leading to population loss. A geopolitical reason may be associated with progressive policies. While California cities have generally been democratically leaning, political candidates such as mayors, councilmen, governors, and district attorneys have been becoming more left-leaning. Critics say that the left-leaning views of these political figures are allowing criminals not to be prosecuted, and many of them are ending back up on the street committing crimes again. This issue may be a reason why population loss is occurring. What can California do to reverse its population loss? There are many straightforward hypothetical solutions, however, none are really being implemented. One solution is for California to adopt a more business-friendly economic model, not only for large corporations, but also for small family-owned businesses. Offering tax incentives and subsidies can fuel entrepreneurship and possibly attract new types of businesses to the large cities and smaller suburbs. Another solution has to do with the societal problem of homelessness, which has become a widespread issue. In December 2023, Governor Gavin Newsom pledged $300 million to clean up homeless encampments around the state. This may help some, but unfortunately many homeless individuals suffer from other problems such as drug use. Some drugs, such as fentanyl, are extremely strong and lead to many overdose deaths, and other drugs may make people more aggressive, leading to crimes being committed. Another societal solution is trying to decrease crime rates. By having revolving doors for criminals, this creates a cycle of crime that will continue indefinitely. Therefore, criminals, especially repeat offenders, will likely continue to do the same crimes over and over. In 1994, the California Three Strikes Law was passed after a series of high-profile violent crimes in California. Its aim was to significantly increase the punishment for those who have committed multiple serious crimes with the intent of deterring repeat offenders. After the third felony crime, the individual was put in jail for at least 25 years. In 2012, California voters passed Proposition 36, which reformed the Three Strikes Law. Under the reformed law, the third strike must be a serious or violent felony to qualify for the 25-year to life sentence. This reform may have not influenced crime, but rather, progressive left-leaning district attorneys, as critics say, are weak on crime and not prosecuting criminals. The only realistic way to fix that is electing district attorneys who are tougher on crime, but this is solely up to the citizens of cities within California. California has a lot of positive attributes, including being one of the most physically attractive states in the nation thanks to its landscape and weather, having a culturally diverse populace, and a solid educational system. The issues that the state faces are fixable, however, it may not be probable. The only way California can fix its internal problems is to act on them before they become worse and worse, thus driving more people out of the state. There have been small fixes, but most are just band-aids and are not permanent. Permanent solutions are really the only way California can reverse its population loss. What do you think of the California population loss issue? Please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you once again for watching this week's episode. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Our World, Our Planet, Our Home, for more videos like this and associated with geography and earth science. Until next time!